So, by popular demand, I shall take you on a tour of my naked resin shelf. And there's some in the picture that you can't really see, and so I figure I'll give you a nice slow overview and some of the ones you might not be able to see there. This guy sawed in half here is Jadakiss, or Jadakiss, however you pronounce that. He is extremely heavy. He's one of the original castings, which were like a huge, rough mess. It's going to mean a lot of work. So I dug out as much as I could inside of him to take some of that weight off of the legs. Just by doing this, I took off about a pound. I think the resin's got to be mixed with like marble dust or something to make it that sturdy and that heavy. I need new bits because the bits I used, which is the regular sanding drum, like took forever. It hurt my hands so much because I had all the pressure that I had to put on it, and it was very difficult. So, although at this point, I think I might just turn him into bookends, which would solve a lot of the issue of the weight on the legs and stuff. And it would actually be really cool. So I think that's what's in store for this guy, unless I'm feeling in the mood to put him back together and finish cleaning him up. Got a couple of ones laying down over here. Of course, we got Lucius over there. And the Sanskrit here, which is one of the second castings, and I did some tests, clearly, of something. Sealers, maybe? I don't remember what the test was. I think it was a sealer test. Right, and there's a bunch of medallions in here. This is the medallion cabinet, which you couldn't really see in there before. A bunch of medallions there. These are those three on the left are the cubic wines from Mink. Leaves the Clydesdale, the quarter horse? No, maybe the saddlebred, and the Frisian, and then the Love and Joy porcelain ornaments there by Mink as well. We got a bunch up here, in there that you can see, and there's a big Arabian one up there, and the Fuego medallion in that little floofy poof, and there's Lucius's base up there. I'll start with the back here, the big guys, which I don't know when these would get done. I'm considering selling some of them blank, but I don't know. I just find it so hard to get rid of these guys. I love them so much. Except Andre. I'm going back and forth about Andre because, one, he's just ginormous for me and how I work. And there's a color I want to do for him that I can't find a breed reference for without altering the resin, which I really don't want to do because I love everything about the resin, but to fit the breed, I'd have to do some alterations, and I don't know if I want to do that. So I've been back and forth about him, if I should just let him go. But it's just so hard. Look at that face. Oh, do a little snoozy muzzle. Anyway, and then we have Heritage over here, another one of my favorites. And of course, Dr. Prickles, guardian of the nudies. He does his job well. Pujre and Punjabi, so excited about these. I love these. I traded a lot of commission work for these two. So, very happy to have these guys in my collection, even though they are still naked. Some of these I do consider keeping for myself, maybe to show when I can, because I just love the sculpts too much to let them go, but it's very few. Probably just the traditionals, most of them anyway. I know all of my Amelia ones I either want to keep for myself or at least trade for another blank one when they're painted, because I don't want to not have them in my collection in some way, shape, or form. And here's Winter's Whimsy. And a little Lily there, another one of my favorites. And see, Oliver here was one of my first resins too. Probably one of the first 3 or 4 that I got, ever. Little guys down here. Looks like all the horsing around guys. Very little one there. So I'll go over here. Back on this list. Here's the new Goblin. He's actually a lot cooler in person than I expected. I like him a lot. And his mane doesn't look that bad to paint under, rather. I was very skeptical of getting this one. I wasn't because I thought it was going to be a nightmare to get under there to paint that mane, because when you look at it like this, it almost looks like it just comes up and over, and it's like you are not getting a brush in there, although it's on an angle a little bit, so I think it's actually okay to be able to do that. So I'll see when I paint him, but he's really cool in person. A lot cooler in the picture than in the pictures. And some more guys, some rose resins. And there they are. I think that's it for now. That doesn't count the whole micro box down here with all the micro resins and pewters, and I have some up here and in here and in that little case there. So yeah, kind of obsessed with those. And these guys have paint started, which are also sales pieces at some point. But again, an Amelia piece. I'd like to keep them in my collection. He can sell, but I would need to sell it with a traded one of blank value, or of blank rather. Anyway, so hopefully I didn't ramble on too much for you guys and you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. It really helps. And thanks for watching, and feel free to suggest any videos you'd like to see, or even any colors you'd like to see on these guys. Actually, if you go to my Facebook page, in the Nudies album, each one of these are pictured individually, and they do have all the information with them, like the artist and the name of the resin, in case you're interested in looking any of these up and trying to find some for yourself. Enjoy! Thanks again for watching.